on to you, Virgos. So you have the Fool, the Star card, and then you have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, the Eight of Wands. See, I know my cards. Stop playing. Right? So for you, all right, so for you, Virgos, going after your long-term goals, I mean, pretty self-explanatory, going after your long-term goals. And if a person isn't into what it is that you into, then it is what it is. But if they want to get to know you, Virgos, they're going to have to actually be interested in who you are and not just the way that you look or what it is that they think that you can provide, right? That type of stuff. The reason why I'm saying that is because these first three cards, I mean, the Fool card and the Star card and the Eight of Wands, not being afraid to be who you are. A lot of you Virgos are being the wild, unpredictable things that you are. A lot of times, people will say that, like Virgos are boring. I mean, all right. I mean, okay, look, personally, I don't really agree, but I can see it if that's what it is that they want to say, right? Virgos do things in routine, but I mean, it really depends. I mean, that's really kind of like a catch-22. It depends on how much a Virgo likes it, what it's for. If a Virgo will repeat something if they like it. Especially, like I said, especially if they're young, maybe they may be older, but they haven't learned how to kind of break up routine a little bit. They may continue to do that or be on repeat if it's for like a job or like a career or something like this. But the point that I'm trying to make here with that is you Virgos are not boring though. Like it's not really you being boring. You're being quite unpredictable to other people. And this is where Mercury doesn't get enough credit, right? That the aspect of Virgo is that is boring is really based upon the earth sign, right? The fact that we do things as far as earth is concerned because of the consistency, right? But Mercury itself, Gemini and stuff like this, and the energy that gets fed to us because of Mercury, we're not boring though, because the word mercurial means unpredictable. The definition of the word Mercury and stuff like that, mercurial means unpredictable. So we're being quite unpredictable, fun-loving, and like I said before, like a lot of other people who are around us, who know us personally, they just see us as having a lot of fun, and they wanna have some fun with us. They want to join, be festive, find out what we got going on. And the Six of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles speaks to how they can if they want to, but it's just a matter of if you Virgos want them around as well, because there's a sense of if, for some of them, if they offered to come along or if they wanted to tag along, I see you Virgos kind of dipping out and being like, nah, if they're there, you're not going to be there. If they're there, you are not going to be there where they are. Ain't no way. You're not going to be there. You Virgos are going to be wherever they are not. So they have to have kind of like, if they're going to hang out with you, they can't just pop up wherever it is that you are, right? And if they do, I mean, it's not really going to be so much of a secret that you don't rock with them, because when they show up, you'll leave. Because what I'm seeing here is I'm really seeing how you Virgos are not really hiding if you rock with people or not. Like you're not really hiding. You're not really hiding if you rock with people or not. If you don't, you're not going to hang around them. If you do, then cool, right? And they'll enjoy hanging out with you because you're very unpredictable. And then there's an element to you, Virgos, that knows how to control that, calm that unpredictable nature, that chaotic nature down, be consistent, and then work, while at the same time you Virgos are understanding that there's a switch that you flip, and that it's not so much as a switch anymore. It's more so of a, because it's not a thing where it's like, oh, be consistent, right? That some people call boring, and then you flip the switch, and then it switches, and then it goes to be unpredictable and inconsistent and unpredictable, and doesn't. That's not what it's about. It's more so where it's in the middle, where it's like I said, it's in the middle. It's more so about, now you understand that you have to be 50% consistent, 50% chaotic. And that's what it is that I've learned. That's the thing that people are seeing, that a lot of people call, that they don't know, because they don't know that I'm on both. I'm consistent, but I'm also chaotic. And when you're studying metaphysics, that's something that you are learning. And I got into it young. I got into it at 14. I'm 33, going to be 34 this year. So this is my 20th year anniversary of being into the higher sciences and stuff like this. But the point that I'm trying to make here with that is that you learn to embrace that unpredictableness, that chaos, as it is that you're out here. You know what I'm saying? You're learning this type of science. So why that's important in the first place is you have the devil, the justice, and the hermit. There's a sense of, again, you're not holding back. You Virgos will let it be known if you don't rock with somebody, if you don't like somebody, if you don't take the person seriously, you will stay away from them. You will not hang out with them. And the devil, the justice, and the hermit right here speaks to how, since that's the case, you felt like for such a long amount of time, you weren't necessarily comfortable with certain things or displaying certain characteristics. And now you Virgos feel relaxed because you're a lot more confident based upon what it is that you've accomplished, and the realizations that you have come to certain conclusions of, and on to new journeys, right? So in other words, answers that you've realized about yourselves, and then now you're not going to be so caught up with like what people think of you. And the justice and the hermit right here, which hermit is Virgo, you're not afraid of being yourselves, even if you're doing it by yourself. Sometimes people will use excluding you from the group as a tool to be able to control you, because us Virgos, we spend sometimes by ourselves, right? Especially if we're highly intelligent, right? Like me, a lot of times people will say that I'm highly intelligent. All I know is, for me, a lot of people dislike me. And a lot of that stuff was like for reasons that they made up in their head. And some people said that they sorry, and I accepted it, and we're cool. But then other people, they made up that they literally made the reason up. They made the reason up in their head, and it was for nothing, really. It really was nothing. They couldn't, like that time that I got accused of doing something to somebody, they smiling, smirk on and I'm just like, I'm like, yo, these people. And then it came out that because the person themselves was like, oh, they lied, and people helped them lie. Then it's like they running around, and I'm just like, yo, like, I'm like, but I've been telling these people that I have integrity. Like what is going? You know what I mean? Like, I've been told these people that I have integrity, like that. But the point that I'm trying to make here is, The point that I'm trying to make here with you Virgos is this, right? Your lives are beginning to turn in a way that all of the difficulties that you've had, like Capricorn, right? Both of y'all are earth signs. All of the difficulties that you Capricorns had and the Virgos have had, the earth signs had when you were younger, because a lot of earth signs usually have things that are great, and then they have things that are very terrible when they're young, happening all at once, right? Right? There's pockets in time where it's like you have an amazing thing going on, and then there's times where it's like, you know, a lot of things pop up that put you in jeopardy. Now it's like you Virgos, things are happening for you where it's about what you want. You don't have to consider so much about what everybody else wants spiritually, because everybody else had their turn, and now again your time is at hand with more great things to come. So the Four of Cups now and the King of Cups speaks to how, and you know, a lot of people want to kind of get in the limelight with you Virgos, because you just now starting to actually have things go the way that you want, and it's becoming more of the way that you want. But you're just warming up though. Like, you're just getting started, and for them, they have to be okay with the fact that they squandered it trying to, I don't know, like trying to get down with the programming of, well, you know, we have to have the geek, we have to have the jock, we have to have the cheerleader, we have to have this, we have to have that. Like, them high school dynamics is getting people, because now you Virgos are doing your thing. Now it's like, and when I say high school, I'm not necessarily talking about physically being in high school. I'm talking about the mentality, right? So let's clarify the King of Cups. Six of Swords, yeah. Eight of Pentacles, Chariot, you know, the Fool, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, like, again, like, it's so wild, because the Six of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles, which is, it's like now those same individuals that didn't take you seriously, they want help now. You know what I mean? If they know you, if they still have some form of connection to you, now they want you around. And now it's like you Virgos don't want them around, and they know it. And you've made it clear that you don't want them around, but you've kept it respectfully though. You kept it respectful. So now it's like they really can't, like, it, they really can't have a problem, because if they do have a problem, then it shows just how, like, they have to suck it up. Like, they, you know what I'm saying? Like, what it is I'm trying to say is that, like, you know how people try to act like they tough? That tough act can backfire, because if you wild out when a person says something that they don't want to hang out with you, especially if it's done in the utmost respect, right? Like, they didn't mean to disrespect you whatsoever, and that's clear, and that you go and you still have a problem, people will lose respect for that person, because now it's a matter of you spend so much time creating a facade, like you gangster, and that you hard and all of that, and like you're tough and all of that, but it's like, but you sensitive right now, like, what's going on? And that's the same situation that's going on with you Virgos. They have to accept that. They have to accept the fact that you Virgos, Eight of Pentacles, you want to do things by yourself or with the people that have shown you that they care about you and that they're loyal to you. And then the Chariot now represents all that difficult, hard work that they wanted you to spend trying to cater to them and like chase after them. You're not doing that. right? You haven't done that for a while, but it's the wanting of you Virgos to come back. And then now it's probably some more people, because you Virgos probably been more about your business and just more about yourselves, but not in a super official, super selfish way. And then you have the Fool and the Knight of Pentacles, and again, like, the thing that really gets them the most is the fact that circumstances has flipped, right? The Fool card, they once thought of you as being stupid. They once thought of you as being out of your mind. And then now the Knight of Pentacles, now you have something. So it went from you Virgos not having anything, and you were saying some stuff, kind of like Aquarius. And Aquarius is the higher octave of Virgo. So it's like how you'll say things and people will think that you Virgos are speaking absolute drivel. It makes no sense. They doubt you. They think of you as being a little bit lost and not really understanding what's going on. And then now it's like you Virgos have receipts, because you actually can come back with things that are tangible. And now it's like, what's up? And this is why I say that got to give respect to everybody the best that you can. I'm not saying that it'll be 100% success rate, that you will be cool with everybody, but do your endeavor best to be cool with everybody and to show everybody respect, because when you have people that want to make you into a problem and they work hard, they're working overtime to make it a problem, they look stupid when you Virgos specifically can drop it down on the table and go, well, now what? Right? Now what? I have something tangible that I've got, right? As an example. Now what? And now they have to, like, right? And then now it's a sense of, nah, out of respect, nah, it's cool, because you gave me a difficult time. So no disrespect at all. So that's it for now. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. A lot of people regret the fact that you Virgos aren't around, but they did it to themselves. They should have stopped acting like they so tough. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. We're finally at 18,600. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell. Set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.